This was my first home computer. It was a Lenovo 110S, and I bought it for $200 at Best Buy. I love this thing, and I pretty much spend most of my time editing on it. Never played video games, just filmmaking. This thing was great, until unexpectedly, it died. I was pretty heartbroken about it. It died pretty early at the age of 1, and that summer just wasn't nice, until Christmas came. This was my first desktop computer. I've had it since probably 2016, and today I figured we would look inside it. Normally you take off these two little thumb screws to take it off, but I lost one of them. So you take off the side panel, and this is what the inside of your computer looks like. This weird mirrored part is the CPU of the computer. Of course it's different based on what cooler you have. CPU is pretty much like the brain of your computer. It takes one action that you do normally on your computer, say clicking a button. It goes through the CPU, and your CPU decides what it should do, say open Premiere. This huge brick right under the CPU, and probably the most expensive thing on the computer, is the GPU. The GPU is pretty much like your eyes. Without the GPU, you wouldn't be able to see anything. And that means you wouldn't be able to watch YouTube, edit videos, or pretty much anything on your monitor screen without it. The skinny stick right next to the CPU is known as RAM, and there's been a lot of debate on the internet whether or not it's like your digestive system or short-term memory. My personal opinion, it's pretty much more like digestion. It takes all the good nutrients and sucks them into the computer, say Chrome tabs or Premiere previews, and keeps all the bad ones out. And of course, if you have more RAM, it's better security. Good job, RAM. This block here is known as the hard drive, and if the RAM's short-term memory, this would be your long-term memory. This keeps everything on your computer, whether it be files, games, or any other pictures that you have on the computer. This is where they're kept. But don't forget, the more stuff you have on your computer, the bigger hard drive you're going to need. So, in the case of hard drives, bigger is better. Right, fellas? Now this whole big thing where everything is sitting upon, this whole black board, is also known as the Mobo, or more professionally, the motherboard. The motherboard is pretty much like the skeletal system. That's where everything sits, whether it be a hard drive, CPU, GPU, RAM, and your PSU, which we'll talk about later, known as the heart. Now I see a lot of people who constantly complain that when they get their computer, the screen won't turn on. If you have a GPU, do not use these ports. Use these ones on the bottom. This is the GPU. And once the GPU is connected, those ports are pretty much useless. And like our heart pumping blood and power through our body, the PSU pumps power throughout the entire system. I love this computer. I've upgraded it for the last 2 years, but of course, like all good things had to come to an end. This computer passed away on me in September, and I bid it goodwill. So thank you, First Computer, for doing everything from video editing to making me play Minecraft. I love you. And yes, I did kiss my computer. Shut up.